Hey, Jonathan here with Sojourner's Awake. Right now, in one of my games, we took our characters from Lost Mines of Fendelver, and right about 5th or 6th level, I decided to run Dreadwood Forest from the Ghost of Saltmarsh. The players went through the 3 layers of the forest until they encountered Granny Nightshade, the evil night hag, only to find out she had made quite a few deals with some lords of Waterdeep, threatening the city to absolute ruin. After they had taken care of the night hag, they they kept a copy of her Heartstone and went back to Waterdeep to deal with some of these lords. A couple of the characters wanted to do full-on assassinations, but my light cleric decided to take a little bit more of a therapeutic approach. And in this scene, I think Garindan, played by Patrick, did a wonderful job role-playing, and it really pulled at my heartstrings. I love these role-playing moments. I call them Sojourner Spotlights, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks. And so, our story continues.
So,
Oh, never
let's
mind. I can't use
yeah,
it.
let's put a pin in that, Felix. So, Felthrin and Garindan, you arrive at Neverember Estate, a well manicured lawn. It looks gorgeous. It's a really big place, one of the prime locations on the Sea Ward. And there are people moving in and about. And there's a pretty large wall with a hedge that's surrounding it as well. But currently, the gate is open, although there are 2 guards at the front.
I'll approach them.
Okay. What befalls? Can we help you?
Kind sirs, my name is Filthrin Grovelore, and this is my friend Garindan, and we are dwarven men of medicine. We were informed that the lady may be fallen ill, and that there may be an opportunity for us to help.
Wait right here.
Of course.
And a couple moments come back, and Lord Neverember himself walks up to the gate. Well, not you're immediately like ushered into his estate, and he meets you in the foyer. He's a tall man with thick black hair and a beard, steel blue eyes, and a winter coat on, as if he's been riding his horse outside. He comes in quickly, takes off his gloves, and he sees the two of you, speaks in Dwarvish. Master Dwarves, I am Lord Neverember. I understand you have some information about Dwarvish medicine that you would like me to know about.
We we were informed that the lady of the house may have fallen ill, and we being men that are looking to be helpful in any way, uh, we've decided to come out here to see if we can help.
If you know this to be true, it's of divine essence or some kind of knowledge. You must be very knowledgeable indeed about our situation. What do you know? He's testing you.
Sure. Well, we understand that the lady had fallen ill, and had recovered for a while, and then may had fallen ill again, and we we have some knowledge of these kinds of situations, and would like to see if we can help. Is it true that she is still ill?
How could you help?
Well, I have I have quite a bit of learning from the druids, and my friend Garindan here has been trained up by the greatest clerics in the dwarven world, and we would like to we would like an opportunity to sense what kind of illness has befallen her, to see if we have the ability to bring healing.
He seems very nervous, but hopeful at the same time. So I'll ask Felthrin to make a persuasion check with advantage, since Garindan's there with him.
Or
4
I'm not very persuasive.
with advantage. Ooh.
Well, that's what happens when you roll a 5 and a 3.
Yeah.
Garindan can start talking anytime.
Yeah.
He looks dubious. I mean, you're understanding that you are coming in off the street with severely intimate knowledge of his wife's condition. There's a level of hesitancy and guardedness about him.
Sir, we also met someone who loves you very dearly, and he asked us to check on you on his behalf as well as the lady. You may remember a servant of yours who was accused of murder 10 years ago, and he's certainly going to watch for a reaction. But
yeah, it's a visceral reaction. No check required.
Okay. So, but he's going to keep going like he didn't notice. He's going to say, Darwin said that he always loved serving you and was grateful for you as a master. And he doesn't know who put him in prison, but he wanted to let you know that he wanted us to tell you that he's putting in his notice. He was mostly concerned about the lady.
He takes his whipping cane, slams it down, snapping in half. How dare you! Who do you think you are?
I am Felthran Grovelor. I'm here to help you, lady.
We have got a meeting with the council in a few days.
Speak to me how you know this.
Oh, as I just told you, we spoke to your friend, your former servant, and he said that the lady may be ill, that she was ill, and that he used to take her to the market and or to the doctor. And we are here to see if we can help. That's it.
Yes. We're the men of healing.
No one has spoken to Darwin in over 10 years. How is it you come about to speak to him and bring this information to me today?
Come on.
You come to me on this day and you bring this information.
We didn't know that this day was a special day for you, sir. This is just another day for us trying to accomplish the greater good.
It is the day he was incarcerated.
Today is the anniversary.
We seem to think he should be dead. He is not.
No, he is not dead.
Well, clearly you were able to protect him from that death then.
Yes. But not able to protect my wife.
Will you allow us to help her, sir, or should we turn away?
Who do you serve?
We serve the greater good.
Moradin, and I am a cleric of light.
Moradin. The greater good, you speak of the old faith.
I do.
We've not been able to find someone like yourself.
I'm a one of a kind. Sorry.
Come with me. He leads you upstairs to a large bedroom, and in the bed with white sheets lies a woman, and the sheets are soaking wet. In fact, everything about her is just wet. It looks like she's just completely drenched with sweat. Her face is sallow, her eyes sunken back, her body, skin, and cachectic. She lies there and just turns towards as Neverember walks in. She says, "Daggles. Oh, I didn't know we have visitors." And she tries to sit up And as she sits up, you can see that her skin sloughs off and just splashes. The nurse, please sit down. It's okay. It's all right. I'm sorry. Welcome to Neverember Estates. We have guests, Daggalt. Did you offer them tea? We did not get to that. They have news and information for you. Master Dwarves. He steps back.
So, well, I'll share that we learned of her ailment, and along the way, and it's been a process for us to get here, but we happened upon Darvin, and he was very concerned for her health, and so we told him that we would come and check on her for him, and report back to him, as well as seeing if we can help him find justice if indeed he didn't commit the crime that he committed. All, of course, putting on an air of we believe what Darvin believes.
Find out.
Say it, Patrick.
Find out about his family if they've been taken care of.
She says, Darvin. Oh, yes. Tragic story. Daggalt, how is his family? Daggalt looks down and says, they are quite well. They're well taken care of. She extends her hand to you, Felthrin, and you can feel her wet, sloshy skin, almost as if it has no substance at all.
He'll put his hand out so that she can set hers on it, but he's not going to move. Just try to create as little sloughing as possible.
We haven't had many dwarves here in Neverember Estate. Will you be staying a while?
My lady, if it can bring health to your body, then yes. But I fear that there are other things for us to do as well.
Well, your company brings me health. It is good to speak and have someone to talk to. The days do go on when you are looking up at the ceiling. Daggalt, do you think you could have the attendants change the tapestry? I would like to look at something else. Yes, of course, I can do that.
So, I mean, Felthrin will have some pleasant conversation with her. I can tell her some tales of my time in the forest with the druids, and learning the healing arts of the druids, and encourage Garindan to share with her as well. I think my end game in this process is for each of us to try to use some of our healing magic on her, not expecting it to work, but just to continue with the idea that, hey, we're here to help, and oh, we're really sorry we couldn't, but maybe we know somebody that can, kind of thing.
Okay.
Unless, of course, he rolls a natural 20 on one of his high-level healing spells and gets done.
You turned into a brown bear. Oh, my children would love to see that. Perhaps you could do a circus for us one time.
Oh, that would be fun.
She coughs and you can hear the gurgling sound in her chest.
That would be fun, my lady. So,
Okay, what do y'all do?
I would like to, if you would allow me, my lady, I would like to try to use the healing skills that I've learned, as modest as they are, to see if I can help and ascertain what the root cause of what is going on with you is.
For all my life that I remember, I have been a worthy and devoted attendant to Lathander of Light. I have prayed and I have asked for the light to come, and it has not. We've been to many shamans and many healers and many physicians, but I will accept any kindness you have to give me. Mr. Feldman.
As a lady of the light, maybe my brother Garindan here would be the right one. His magics of healing are far superior to mine, and while I can tell marvelous stories about becoming a bear, he really is the one who does the incredible work. And he is also
Right.
My friend.
I like how he just basically set it for you to spike. No pressure.
Yeah. He gives me too much credit, my lady. It is Moradin who does the healing. I am merely the vessel.
First, before you begin, Felthrin, what do you look like right now? What's on your person?
Well, we had to leave our gear behind, right?
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm wearing some pretty average clothing, and that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Garindan. She just looks over at you and says, well, yes, you are the quiet one. Do you have stories of turning into a bear, or?
I do not, my lady. I have stories, but I do not feel this is the right place for them. I have come about my clerical learning, as my friend Felthman said, through years of study and trial and struggles and searching desperately for the light, as you yourself have said. I'm thinking like I could use detect magic to find out what kind of magic's going on. Or
Okay.
would
If you want to, yeah.
Yeah. Do I need to do something with that, or it just does it? No, I think it just does it, right? Or I could just use divination and ask Moradin what I could do for her, or Moradin's servant.
Is divination. It's a 4th, okay.
That's a 4th level, yeah.
Ooh, nice. All right, so what are you doing first?
I feel like let's go just straight to divination. Let me, I can act it out a little bit. So, my lady, let me spend a moment communing, talking to my Moradin, my God, my light, and let's see what he can do for you. As I said, I am merely the vessel.
Very well. All right, so as we move into this moment where Garindan practices his divination magic, what does it look like? Lord Neverember simply just bows to the side, his head, looking at the ground. Lady Neverember kind of closes her eyes and smiles and just takes in whatever ritual you perform.
So from my priest pack, I pull out some incense, light some candles, start some smoke swelling. Obviously, a few candles, try and get some light, and not too much to drown out. I don't want it coughing anymore. And then I have a sacrificial offering. I pull out a small anvil, and I destroy that. And I'm by her bedside, just preparing and to say, Moradin, we need your wisdom.
Within a second, you hear Moradin's voice. This magic requires payment. Right the wrong, and her wrong will be made right. Sometimes the easiest answers are the hardest thing to do, Garindan.
So, my lady, do you know of any grave wrongs done by your house?
No?
My lord?
I just wanted her to be okay.
That is a good thing for a husband to do. I have been told there is a great wrong that must be righted. You are a good man. You have done a good thing for this man and his family. But Lord, if you wish your lady well, for Moradin to move, you must take the first act.
What?
Lord, I know you hold high estate, high esteem. I cannot tell you how I know this, but that man is innocent, and you know this.
What do I do?
Get him free. Be it to your own reputation, or join us at the council. Side with us. It will be a great cost, but what you gain will be more.
Daggled, what is he talking about? I'll tell you. You tell me now. What is the answer? "10 years ago, I went to Dreadwood Forest in Neverwinter, and I sought counsel from Granny Nightshade for your cure. I signed a contract in exchange for your health by wrongfully convicting Darvin. You were better. And then just a month ago, you got worse. And I feared just something had happened. It still didn't work." Her face turns away in shame. With his mouth dry and his hands shaking, he looks at you, Garindan, and says, "I don't know how you know what you know, but I will not deny that my heart has been looking for an answer. If it is to face my sin and free Darvin, I will take that punishment. If it is to help her,
You are a good husband.
no. I'm just being pressured." The room has still a friendly feel to it. Nevertheless, it is tense.
How can we help you, my lord?
You have the answers. Is it as simple as coming forward with the truth? Is that what you're telling me?
I was told right the wrong. Who was it that killed the Lord?
I do not know. And that is truth, although I pinned it on Darvin. Once Lord Faustin was killed, or died from a drunken stupor, I took the opportunity to pin it on Darvin. I was just acting on impulse, taking it seemed to be so strange that at the very day that I got back from Neverwinter Wood, that Faustin died. My opportunity was there, and I took it. And I have regretted it ever since. And it has haunted me even more so since Lady Neverember has taken ill again.
Did you
You know
tell
that Grand Nightshade is no more.
What? What do you mean? Then, how?
She has been eliminated. Her bondage over you and others is gone.
And why is she still sick?
This is why we must right the wrong.
This is the
Wait.
last.
So all her contracts are null.
That's what we understand.
Then this is why the three nobles haven't shown up. They're missing.
They're kind of dead.
Just helping Jonathan create like 7 other side quests for us now, so
Yeah.
we're good.
Well, here it is. If I come forward with this truth, I will most likely need an escort out of town for me and my family.
There's another way. Oh, I wish Felix was in that room.
Yeah, I'm out of answers.
Felix, you don't get to do everything your way, my friend. Sometimes
Well,
we.
tell him. I have a plan. I just came up with something. Just listen to this, but we can talk about it after you fill Felix in later.
That's right.
Save it.
You are excused from Neverember Estate. Lady Neverember thanks you for your prayers and your blessings. And there's a palpable presence with that high level of spell. The presence of Moradin was definitely, you could almost hear the ringing of hammers and the tunneling of earth and the clinking of glasses. The roaring hearth of fire seems to glow even brighter and brighter in Neverember Estate as the presence of the All-Father moves with you. Garindan and Felthrin, you are sitting in the yawning portal enjoying